Good morning, people.
Good morning, everybody.
Good Morgan. What? Are you watching us?
No, I'm not watching.
You
That
don't
caused
want
one heck of a loop in my ear. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning.
to. Oh, I see.
Ada.
Let's try that. Oops. What am I doing? I didn't mean to do that. Thank you. That's Larry. It's auto rotating.
Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. americano. Hot americano. Ayan ang contest ko.
Yeah, we like this place. We come here about once a week. Jeff said you look like you're in a food coma.
Me?
Pudding. Jeff.
I look like a food coma?
No, Jeff.
Oh,
Said cherry.
uh,
Not everything is about you.
no shit. Nothing's ever about me.
There you go.
Jeff said he doesn't even know you.
That's what I like. I can walk up to somebody and say, who the fuck I am? No, good. Bye.
That's Larry.
So equal.
You need equal? How many do you want?
Just one. Go.
I need 3 more. You need equal or anything?
What is the purpose of this one?
He said, hi, Larry. What is the purpose of what?
The plate.
To keep the spoon and fork off the table. Say hi, Larry.
Hello.
Larry's been here before. It's not the best value, so we don't come here often. It's kind of expensive, but it's pretty good.
The location.
It is. Hold on. I'm gonna stop the camera when it comes around to the girls taking pictures of themselves outside. I really need a better one of those things that you can control the fucking. Well, it makes no sense to me that.
Here it comes.
And voila. There you go.
You happy now?
Are you happy now? He said it's raining there for the last few days. Jeff is going. You're leaving Thursday, right? Friday. Then he's going to the Philippines for like a month.
Jesus.
A month and a week. Ta-da! Oh, looks good.
Thank you.
Can I have 3 more equal? Saturday night. For the Philippines. 40 days in Angeles. Not sure why you would want to do that. He likes the Filipina girls. I think Thai girls are hotter. My food this morning. Yummy, yummy. So I applied for my Thai driver's license today. I'll find out later when my appointment is. They said it should take less than a week. No, I married a Filipina on the advice of a Thai mama son that I used to have. She said, "Don't marry a Thai girl. Just fuck 'em." She said the happiest foreigners she's seen in Thailand were the foreigners that married a Filipina and brought her to Thailand. And also because I'm half Filipino and we have less cultural issues. We eat the same foods, we like a lot of the same things, right, Cheeber?
She's looking at Taylor Swift.
She's beautiful. Taylor.
What did she do last month? She locked up all the top 10. Oh, is that why my life is shit right now? Because I've been stirring drinks with a fork. He said, isn't it bad luck to stir a drink with a fork?
Oh, I know.
I didn't realize you were superstitious. Is that good? That's good, huh? Put my potato too far away from my eggs. Jeff, our #1 fan, until he goes to the Philippines, and then we won't see him online. There, you happy now? I think the break in the window blocks her more than anything. They call this an American breakfast. The only place you'll get spinach and mushrooms and tomatoes on your breakfast is in California.
Um,
Yeah, it's a great little place. Mm. Depends on what you want and where you are. I get both. When I'm there, I have both. Cherry uses Globe. Right? Yeah, it really depends on where you are. You could be one block away and Globe is better, and then another block Smart is better. And I mean by a drastic difference. So I always kept both. I mean, SIM cards there are super cheap, so it's like, it's not hard to figure out.
take that from
Generally speaking, Globe is better for anywhere outside of Walking Street, right?
yeah.
And once you're on Walking Street, Smart is better. The Globe has like almost no signal.
But in province, Globe is not. Smart is the best.
Well, get with the times, Jeff. Your travel phones are old. You're not gonna eat your sausage or your tomatoes? Give it
sausage tastes like garbage.
It's pretty good. Yeah, that's end of lifing soon. You do realize we're up to the iPhone 14 now. That's an 8-year-old phone. I would sell that fucker in the Philippines. It's still worth money there. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter then, because your phone doesn't really support the newer LTE speeds anyway, so. I'm saying buy like an iPhone 8. Shit. I have one of Gabriel's old iPhone 8s that I'm not really using that much. You can have it. But yeah, the 6, because I have one. But iPhones still have, like, older iPhones in the Philippines still have value because people can't afford any of the newer ones. If I were to buy a replacement older phone, I would get at least a 10 or an 11 mini. Yeah, the 11 or the 12 mini. That's a 12 mini, the one that's. The 12 mini supports eSIM and a second SIM. Yeah, you want an 11 or better now. Jerry still uses an 11 Pro Max. I still use a 12 Pro Max. I haven't upgraded in 2 years. I'm happy. The phone that's shooting the beach right now is a 12 mini.
Oh, I'm full.
But the 11s and above support the wireless charging, eSIM, second SIM. Yep. Yeah, your livelihood's not on your phone anyway, so you don't really have to worry about it. I'm gonna get some water. She's outside. So you buying tickets?
That was good.
Powerball's up to 2 billion tonight.
Christ. Let's go win that and not have to worry about anything.
I've met in my life in California
Knockout,
Lotto winners,
1 house.
like 10 or 12 people that have won the lottery. Their occupation goes from whatever it was to gambler.
I'm not gonna be a gambler, that's for sure. If I got that much cash in.
But that's what you get classified as.
Oh, well.
Because your money comes from gambling.
Hey, you gambled away and you got it. Yeah, I get you, but nah, if I got that much in, there'd be a handful of people I take care of and be done with it.
If you win the Powerball, I don't need much. Just like $500,000 or $1 million.
So then be you, Dan, Dave, and my mom that I go out for, but
But people don't realize how much bigger a number is, a billion is, over a million.
oh yeah, nobody understands. It's hard to fathom. It really, really is.
It's 1,000 million,
I know, it's crazy.
right? It's 1,000 million. Thank you. Right? Somebody put that in time. Like, somebody put it in time. I was reading a post the other day. When you compare it in time, there's like a million seconds is like a week or something like that, and then like a billion seconds is like months.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you. Yeah, it's insanity. When you start talking with a buh.
Jeff, you can look it up. My phone is busy talking to you.
Yeah, but isn't it like, who is it, like Bezos and all of them are trying to push close to $1 trillion at these points?
No.
But isn't isn't the American debt in the trillions?
Mm-hmm. But that's not uncommon.
Most countries carry debt.
Well, people carry debt.
I'm getting out of that.
Everybody thinks debt's a bad thing. It's not if you know how to use it.
Oh, trust me, I had to. I had to learn how to use it to get my stuff up so I can get what I wanted. It was a pain in the neck.
Mm-hmm. There's no trillionaire yet. Not even close.
Isn't it, what was it, AWS, Amazon something services? That's where he's making like a ton of his money off of these days?
Yeah.
Jeeber's been in her corner on that phone.
The wealthy use debt to buy things.
Yes.
Like when I was use your assets to buy shit. That's what I used to do. That's why I was so pissed off when somebody actually took the actual cash.
Yeah, you just keep kicking the can down the road, right?
Pretty much.
That's like why it's so funny. That place that I bought, I'm already up in 1 year, $60,000 in equity.
Yeah.
I could use that to go ahead and clear and set up the next one and get that going, and have that income coming in to where that would pay for everything else.
Jeff always likes to turn conversations political.
No thanks. I hate getting into politics.
Right.
I got enough friends of mine who like to do that as it is, and I try to stay out of it. Although I will admit, I just voted before I left because I'm going to miss the vote.
He's a redneck. Florida.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
He has like acres.
And trying to get more. Because I got 38.
I mean, like he's a real redneck. He has like horses and
Yeah.
all
Like,
kinds of shit. Pigs and...
no
you have
pig-
pigs? No pigs yet?
No, I got rid of the hog. There was a hog in the backyard, but it went to the slaughterhouse. And that's the freezers. That's why the freezer's kind of full.
Jeff is a California boy.
Ah.
LA Dodger fan.
Tango.
I'm one of those boys you throw out in the woods and he gets along just fine.
Yeah, but that's not...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the one we know dead. You know, Johnny Tango died.
Really?
Yep.
What happened, something happened to his, like he had gout on his leg and they were going to cut it. They had to amputate his leg, and so everybody was raising money to amputate his leg, and then the day he was supposed to go in for the operation or something like that, he died of a heart attack.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's really funny how I was raised on a farm to do livestock and growing
then,
crops, and now I work in technology.
one of the Marines I know, I don't think you knew him, Troy, he used to raise dogs and do chicken fights and stuff like that in Angeles. Just the other day, he was standing on front of night moves and got hit by a motorcycle,
Jesus.
killed on impact. So a bunch of people died in the last 2-3 months in the Philippines.
Yeah. Speaking of raising that stuff, my mom's trying to diversify. She wants to not only have the horses, she wants to start breeding and
Much
raising Germans.
populated na.
Yeah.
To replace.
So that's about another thing I'm about to be part of too now. Mom wants to diversify and start raising German Shepherds. If it makes her happy, I don't care.
Jeff is spewing you might be a redneck Joe's now.
I grew
You'd
up on
like
that stuff.
Jeff. Jeff's pretty cool.
I grew up on you might be a redneck.
He's like most of my friends, quirky and weird.
You know how much Larry the Cable Guy crap I had to take growing up? I used to
Quirky and
Weird.
What's
Quirky and weird.
quirky?
You're quirky.
Ano
Larry's
nga
quirky.
Quirky.
Quirky's kind of weird, but it's a different way of saying weird. Quirky means that you have like habits that you do that are
Not the norm.
that are not normal. Like Jeff's kind of a dual, right? He has that weird kind of grumpy, angry side,
Oh.
but he's not really grumpy and angry.
Oh.
He's really a happy person most of the time, right? He just likes to moan, and that's one of his quirks. That would be considered a quirk.
Unfortunately,
Right.
Zen is very
His-
good at picking people apart.
His sense of humor is quirky also. A
A
lot of people don't get it.
Quirk. Quirk.
Well, a lot of my friends have senses of humor that other
Quirk.
people don't get.
Very,
Jen
all
is
the time.
quirk.
very dark and everything
Quirk
like
and
that.
weirdo.
No, it depends on who they are.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, you. A lot of people at first glance when they meet Jeff have either come away with a he's one of those people that most people immediately either love or hate.
Yeah.
But the problem, the good thing about Jeff is that even the people that end up hating him in the beginning end up liking him later.
Yeah.
That's Zen's psychoanalytical view of
Jeff.
Mr. Jeff.
Describing
That I've just told
Jeff.
the whole world. It's now forever on the internet.
Gotta love it.
Jeff comes across really,
Only with the Chick Claire.
just, here's a really good thing about Jeff. He's a very frugal person, but he has an extremely generous heart.
I can go through that route too.
That's probably, if I were to rate the number one descriptor of Jeff, that would be how I would describe him. He said, to a fault.
Everybody who sits at your table will eat.
Like me, I present myself purposely as an asshole. But if you know me, you know that I'm not really an asshole,
you don't
except
sound
when I'm an
bullshit.
asshole.
Yeah, you just don't like bullshit. No, just fuck with bullshit.
Yeah. Well, my guildmates always told me when they were running around with me for 10 plus years, always said I was a consistent asshole. Larry's just a big kid.
Big kid. Giant.
And he looks like one.
A giant guy.
Your wife's abusive.
You always go also to me. So, it's tight.
I was never allowed to actually be a kid. I had to go to work every day.
Yeah, but at least you're getting out there, you know? A lot of people don't leave their homes and
Well, most of the fam is within 100 miles of Grandma's house. Me, I'm want to get as far away as I possibly can.
yeah, I get that. Are you not doing anything now? Are you just kind of just doing stuff at home? Jeff? You should, when you're here, man, I should teach you how to do some internet marketing shit. You can promote Cherry. Make that your job.
Yabba.
You get to see porn videos of Cherry all day. Jeff is my second largest supporter. Behind Gabriel. If it wasn't for Gabriel, if it wasn't for all of you guys, we wouldn't be. Well, I would be, because I'm a survivor, but I would not be at the point where I'm at right now. My jock is your largest? My jock. I don't know.
I think that's all
Nick
the
has a
female.
larger jock than me.
That might be the lady's biggest
We
supporter.
were having a conversation yesterday, Cherry and I, about, I saw a TikTok where they listed all the countries in the world and the average penis size. And it surprised the fuck out of me that Ecuador is number one,
Really?
right?
Interesting.
And then she was like, they have bigger dicks than Vic.
God.
And I said, no, Vic's a freak. But oh, see, that's Jeff's humor. He goes, your jock is your largest, and then he had to add supporter because I didn't get the humor right away. Like a jock strap. You need a pretty fucking big jock strap to support my heavy ass. Yeah, but you know, it was all in centimeters. You know, the whole list was all in centimeters. And I think when they got to like Ecuador, the average size was like, when I converted it to inches, was like 7 inches. And I was like, wow.
Man, there are so many people out there parasailing right now. That's ridiculous.
Sherry really wants to do that. It's like 1,000 baht. We just haven't gotten around to it. It's not for not being able to afford it. It's just we haven't gotten around to it. I get really leery about doing touristy stuff in touristy areas here.
They're gonna gouge you.
Well, no. It's like I haven't done any research to see where the scam is.
All right.
See, like here in Pattaya, you don't want to rent a jet ski because they're notorious for the jet ski scam.
Yeah.
Right. So if you rent a jet ski here, you got to make sure that you take a video of the entire jet ski and everything. And, you know, because what happens a lot of times is that you'll take it out. And then they'll come back and they'll go, oh, you owe more money because there's a scratch there that wasn't there before.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
But I think now...
I don't know, were you running a scam on me in Tijuana where I got pulled over by the cops every time?
No.
I just think that was you, because the second time I went back, I didn't get pulled over by anybody when I went down there the second time. Nobody stopped me the second time.
Wasn't me.
I can't believe I got pulled over by 4 different people, 4 different organizations while I was down there. Jesus.
Oh, that's right. We got pulled over, and so Larry comes to visit us in fucking Mexico, and we rent this Uber to take us down to like Rosarito and like Puerto Nuevo and a couple things. And it's me, Rojo, the guy who's like security at Hong Kong, 2 girls, 2 local Mexican girls, you know.
And the driver was a female.
And the driver was a female, right? And we get pulled over by the military, right? And they put me, Rojo, and the girls aside, and they single out Larry, right? And they start searching him for drugs. And I'm like, does he really look like? You gotta look. See, take a good look at Larry. He's like a redneck poster child. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying he looks like a redneck poster child.
We had, what was it, 4 Mexican nationalists, 1 half American, 1 half Filipino, and one of the most neon white guys in the area.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. And then apparently he got pulled over. He got pulled over walking
back to the house.
Back to the house. He was staying at my place. And yeah, like every cop was harassing Larry the whole time in Mexico.
Yeah, I got stopped by the city police of Tijuana, the Mexican Army, the Mexican Border Patrol, and the U.S. Border Patrol. U.S. Border Patrol was my fire.
He got screwed up because you didn't activate.
I didn't know I had to.
Right, he didn't know that he had to activate his global entry.
I got the card. I didn't know I had to call in.
And he had the card, and he didn't know he had to call in and activate the card, and he got stopped at the border.
By the time they actually saw us, I'd called in and activated the card, and they said, "Yeah, it's all fine."
Right. Then they told him, and then he did it online while they were trying to process his shit, and then it was fun. It was hilarious.
I was like, oh, so that's what that feels like.
Yeah, you know what? He's trying to blame me, but you know, really, in reality, I made a few phone calls and said, when you see a big fucking white redneck-looking motherfucker walking around Mexico, give him some shit.
You know how many people you're talking about in Mexico like that?
Not many, actually.
Really? Oh, God.
Look, the last Southern dude that I brought to Mexico, he said this to me, right? He said this to me. He said, I have never been somewhere where I have felt like I'm trying to remember his exact words. He said to me, he said, I've never been anywhere in my life that I felt that it was so different to be white.
Duh. Yeah.
And then I said,
Welcome
welcome to my life.
Yeah, welcome to
every
the rest
day
of
in
the
the
world.
U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently, in order to use your global entry, you have to like activate the card. Did you activate your global entry? And like I don't know.
You're supposed to activate it within 2 weeks of getting it, or it's not, or it's quote
You
unquote.
just got
not
his
valid.
like last year, like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. When you physically get the card, you're supposed to activate it within like.
But
2
they may
weeks.
have changed a lot of things during COVID. They did.
Possibly. I mean, it took
They
me.
did a lot of things during COVID.
It took me an entire. When I applied for it, it took me an entire year just to see somebody to go through the process. Because I put my application in, paid for everything, and then it took a year before they would see me. Yeah, because it was fun having to go down to the Atlanta airport and do that.
California is great because you can choose the trick if you wanna. Well, Jeff was able to do it all online, but when you have to do physical interviews, you can choose between LA, San Francisco, San Diego, San Ysidro, Tempe, Arizona.
Yeah.
There's like 7 or 8 different places, and what you do is you just keep looking
Yeah.
for an open.
Yeah, well, you
Interview.
got ports along the whole thing, so yeah, you got places like that set up for
Yeah.
things like that.
Well, that's kind of what I want to do with Cherry. Is that when I'm hoping, because, well, with COVID over, the interview times are starting.
Uh-huh.
It's still 400 days.
Really? That's wow.
It was up to 500 and something days when COVID was ended
In,
to get an interview. Well, what I'm hoping is that when we go to Mexico, that I'll just go talk to an immigration lawyer in San Diego, and then see if they can get her an interview either at any of the border points,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? San Ysidro, Otay,
Yeah.
Mexicali, even Texas.
Yeah, if I go down there again, my buddy's not going to.
But everybody's saying, I don't know anything about this. You know, everybody's telling me that, you know, because of, I'm not trying to get political here, so don't get all excited, Jeff, right? That since Biden's been in office, that people are just walking across the border.
Yeah. And
Wait. I understand you guys have heard these things, but have you actually spoken to somebody
Nah.
who's actually walked across the border that's not a U.S. citizen?
No. As of this time, I have not.
Right. So it could be just propaganda or hype, but I really want to. And you know what? Maybe I should send my fucking uncle an email, because he's one of the California Border Patrol tactical guys.
Uh-huh.
He's like a sergeant or something, I think. Yeah, he got interviewed in San Diego within a week of his application.
Jesus, lucky you.
Well, when that happens, it's quicker if you're. It's like when I was a kid and my family was applying for citizenship because we were in LA and they processed so many fucking immigrant applications there that it goes by much faster.
Yeah, there wasn't exactly a lot of areas to do it in Atlanta.
Atlanta's a big hub too.
I know.
But yeah, if I can get her into the States.
There was only 2 places they would let me do it. It was called the Atlanta Freeport Zone and the International Airport was the
Oh.
only places they let me do it.
Yeah, there's like 9 or 10 places in the States that you can go. So what do they do? What do they do? Do they just go to the border? What do they say to the Border Patrol when they walk across? I just don't see how that happens. I mean, I'm not doubting you, but what do? They just go, I want to go into the U.S.? I don't understand. Like, if I put Cherry on the back of my motorcycle and I go, this is my wife, here's our marriage certificate, They're gonna let her into the States? I really gotta look into this. Fuck, Rojo would be there in a heartbeat. Where are they doing it at? See, that's where the confusion lies. Because everything I hear, I haven't really done any research yet, but that's everything I hear is that, oh, you can just walk across the border. Oh, you mean like they're walking across the border where there's no fence? Is that what you're saying? That's what he's saying. Well, we can always sneak Cherry into the U.S. Now they're going to be looking for you because I said that on fucking YouTube. Right? I'm not going to sneak you in anyways. I want to do it legit. Oh, is that what it is? Are you really? Are you serious? So what he's saying is that what Jeff is saying is that people are Larry.
So what now?
What Jeff is saying is that people are crossing the border where there's no fence, and the border patrol is not allowed to stop them.
Oh wow! So they're not going through the ports; they're just going through the gaps.
But they might stop me because it's me. They're gonna say, "Hey, Zen is crossing with Cherry. We're gonna stop them."
Good.
Right? That's Jeff's humor right there. So I get my 4x4 motorhome, put you in the motorhome, and then we drive across a dirt road that goes across the border, and they won't stop us.
It's going to be a little bumpy though.
I'll just strap her to the top of the fucking motorhome.
No, strap
And
her.
make her look like a drone landing pad or something.
No, strap her to the front like the guitar dude from Mad Max.
But they don't send them back across the border.
Nope.
He said the ones that the border patrol stop are given a ticket and a place to show up for court a year later. Yeah, but I wonder if that. But then that would kind of affect her. Well, would that really? Because she's married to me. Would that affect her ability to migrate to the U.S. if she's married to me? Well, we're going to worry about it. We're going to wait until after you leave the Thailand to make our decision on when we're going to go to Mexico. It might be sooner rather than later. But we figured we'd stick around while you were here. So anytime between January and April is our target window of going to Mexico. I think I'm going to apply for my new passport next week. I'm out of pages, completely out of pages.
That's not going to be a problem getting the application or anything through that.
I have a one-time. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
What a big time lang.
Yeah, I gotta send an email or something to an immigration lawyer and find out. Because the process, I got a buddy of mine that's going through the process in the Philippines, but he's like an accountant, and he's made a book, and it might be it might be less convoluted than what he's making it out to be.
Using all the words.
We'll see. But sometime between January and April, May of next year, we're going to go. We're hoping to get into Mexico. And we might come back. If we leave earlier, we might come back and hang out with Larry for his birthday and do a Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand tour. Choo choo.
Throw a cherry from the train.
So we'll see. One of the options are is we might actually go back to the Philippines and try to clear up all of their shit. But I don't know. That's kind of like a 10% possibility. Yeah, I've thought about that too. When my mom was alive, we had access to several Congress people. Yeah, I could probably write some letters. That's not a bad idea. I forgot all about that. Write a congressman. Somebody did that for somebody I know to get them into the Navy.
Yeah.
Not going to say who. Yeah, my biggest issue right now is that there's no record of my income anywhere right now. But apparently I was talking to somebody that if you're out of the country for 330 days of the year, that you don't pay a certain amount of your income taxes. Hey, Gabriel. Larry's here. Want to see Larry, Gabe?
A giant guy.
Giant guy? That's really what you're gonna say? A giant
Yeah.
Giant redneck.
A giant redneck.
Hey, trust me, you always want one redneck around.
So tonight's Lloyd Craton, where they released the lanterns in the water.
We're trying to buy enough lanterns to be able to tie Cherry to the letter full away.
Lantern.
So we're gonna go to the festival tonight. I hate crowds. My friend A-Day said we should go to this temple last night because it won't be as crowded.
But it is.
And we went, and it was crowded.
And they have many games for the toys, stuffed toys.
Yeah.
We tried to
We
get
kept
it.
trying. I was doing the dart game, and for the life of me, I could pop 2 balloons, but then the third one I threw, it never popped. And it wasn't like they were mixing up darts;
What,
they were just handing me darts.
Yeah.
And I was checking them; they were all sharp. The third one would hit the balloon, and it wasn't like the same balloon. It was. Yeah, if it was rigged, I couldn't figure it out. Because there was a lot of kids that were winning.
Yeah, they have a lot of toys. A giant one? Like you, giant.
Okay, Gremlin.
Oh, I feel so much better now.
Yeah, Larry was sick. They were sharp. I could feel the tips. They were kind of weird though because each of the darts, the length of the shaft was different on each of the darts.
Darts pala tawag dun.
Yeah, those are called darts. Yeah, Larry's feeling better now, though.
Yep.
We might go to Kolar tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow's Wakanda Day.
Forever.
Wakanda forever. Tomorrow's Wakanda Day. We're gonna go watch Wakanda. You know what, Jeff? Mr. Backseat dude, always come over here. You can come over here and throw the fucking darts. Yeah, and you wouldn't share your fucking Hello Kitty thing.
Hello Kitty thing. Doraemon?
No, last night the place we were was Hello Kitty stuff.
Oh, meron ding Doraemon.
Oh, you wanted the Doraemon?
Both.
Yeah.
Why not?
Someone else.
Yeah, well, you know. I love this little microphone thing. It's fantastic. Look, you get a little. So Cherry and I are level 80 in Path of Exile,
Ay, iti ka na din, ha?
and Larry doesn't want to play with us anymore. Noemi, my beautiful, beautiful Noemi.
No way, me.
¿Cómo estás? Yeah, Larry doesn't want to play. I look in his room and he's playing like Overwatch. He's playing other games.
I'm trying to set up a Skyrim build
See,
right now.
he doesn't want to play with us. It's because your internet at home sucks, Jeff.
Hey, I got fiber at my house now. I'm happy.
No, Jeff. I've lived at Jeff's house. His internet sucks.
Jeff, how can your internet be that bad and I live out by a national forest and I have
Because
fiber?
Jeff hasn't upgraded in years, probably. Because it works. So why does he need something new?
Yeah,
That's Jeff. That's you. Why do you need something new? It works.
I live by a national forest. Jesus.
Really? Are you fiber at home now? You didn't have fiber when I was there last. I think it was still coax.
Yeah.
Really? That surprises me. He said there's no fiber in his area.
Really?
Well, he's kind of in the, well, I wouldn't say boondocks, but compared to Los Angeles, he's on the edge. And the problem is with major cities and stuff like that with infrastructure, people get surprised because it's actually the rural areas that get infrastructure upgrades better because it takes so long to get the...
Yeah, because that's back when like Google Fiber says we're going to run all our stuff to these areas, to these metropolitan areas, and then they ran up.
Yeah,
the
Jeff's
side
not
and
going to
did
pay
good.
for Starlink.
Yeah, Google Fiber stopped doing it because they realized how much of a pain in the neck it was to do that in places like Dallas and things like that.
No, Amy, we're coming to Mexico. Maybe enero. Posible enero. Yeah, Jeff doesn't care about internet that much. My my gigabit fiber is $280 a year.
Mine is, again, I don't have to pay for it, but it's 90, no wait, it's like $80 a month, so like what, 960 or something like that? Of course, I'm not paying for any of that, because the company pays for that. As long as I keep it under 100.
Jeff has girls? What? Why do you think he goes to the Philippines? Mi español es muy malo. No habla.
Do the redneck thing. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Mi español solo es come mierda.
This coming from the girl who's calling me a puta every day.
Pinche wey. Are you guys watching on my Zen Shinzo page or the Zen and Cherry page? Who's that? I squeeze your head. I squeeze your head. Squeeze your head.
Yay! Tangina! Huy! Ayan!
Es muy bonito aquí. Geez, my Spanish is terrible nowadays. She keeps saying parking lot. Estacionamiento. So what do you want today? What do you want to do today? We're doing that festival thing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Larry needs to get his dick sucked. Woo-hoo. We should take him to a blowjob bar. We didn't do anything? Where? Big C? You want to go to Big C? Sherry wants to go to the grocery store so I can buy more groceries.
Okay.
We live there. We live at the grocery store. When Andrew was here, I felt like we lived at the grocery store. We were at the grocery store with cheese freezers. It's did you say 11 again in Spanish? Once? Once. Oops. You know what, dude? So here's the deal: the honey 1, 2, and 3 massages opened up, and Ramon went to all of them, and all they did for the price was kind of give him a half-ass massage and then fucked him. And so it wasn't worth the price. But the good soapies, the one that you, me, and Ziggy went to, one of the two is open, but from what I'm hearing is that the soapies are just because of the large volume of Indian tourists, they've been like churning and burning people just through they're not doing the full 90. Yeah, Sabai D is open. It just opened like last week. So I haven't been in there yet to talk to the Mama Sans and see whether they're doing their full. That's the one I used to go to, where you get the full 90 minutes. And they give you the Nuru and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, Ramon went to like 3 of them. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, that's right. Jeff went with us, and yeah. Prior to COVID, they were giving me and Jeff better prices than you and Ziggy. But now it's all the same price. Well, I'll check it out, and if one is good, I will recommend it to you. Oh, we already ate. I had breakfast.
Jeez.
Desayunos americanos. Huevos con saliche, con jamón, con... I forgot the word for bacon. 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 There's a word for bacon. I forget. How can I forget the word for bacon? What's Spanish for bacon? Tocino. No shit.
Tocino?
Yeah, but tocino in the Philippines is different.
Yeah.
Tocino in Spanish is bacon. Noemi, when we go to Tijuana, you gotta come visit me and Cherry. Come say, give kisses to.
Ay, no maime. Maime. No maime. Tocino.
How's my Spanish? Is mi español es bueno? Es malo.
Maraot? Marot?
Malo.
Malo?
Malo is bad. Hey, Vic. Noemi is somebody very special to me. She's from Mexico.
Mexico.
And no, you cannot have her. No, mi español es muy malo. No entiendes, Mendes? Well, no, you know me. Not for me to say whether you can have her or not. You can try to be Jeff and see if you can get her. She might say yes. Yeah, we're here with Larry, chilling.
Oh,
Here, let me turn on the rotator. Jeff hates this. Here we go.
spin, 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 spin.
It's spinning. Cherry Espanol is no Espanol, es Tagalog, Filipino. Pero es muy similares. Yeah. Words, palabras. Mucho palabras en Tagalog es similares en español. Yeah, I'm trying to make you dizzy, Jeff. You want me to make it faster? There you go. How's that, Jeff?
Papa Jeff!
Say hi, Larry. You're on camera now.
Oh, God help me all.
Papa Jeff!
I slowed it down. Here we go. I'll stop it when we get to the beach. Ta-da! Jeff said he'd arrest you. He'd arrest you. Arrest.
I'm slightly put off with that pronunciation or something.
Arrest. Noemi es muy bonita and es muy sexy. Actually, Jeff, I think you've met her in Tijuana. I'll show you pictures. She's one of my all-time favorites. Very special girl. Yep, that she is.
Ay! Puñeta!
See, I do that. You start punching me.
Han!
Gremlin.
Han!
Han!
What?
Gremlin.
Giant what?
Everybody look, everybody look, everybody look, look, look. Oh my God, look, what is that? That's a booty.
Can't allow that.
Where are you going?
Bathroom, which I think is over that way.
That way and to the left.
Derecho and then kanan.
Right and left in Spanish. Izquierda and derecha.
Derecha is the right, alright?
It's one of the two.
Derecho is straight.
Derecho is straight, but derecha is one of the two.
Derecho kanan.
Noemi needs to be my Spanish teacher when I come back to to Mexico. We'll hire you. You can be my teacher. Noemi es mi maestro. can live with us while you teach me Spanish. Too many fucking languages. I'm gonna learn Thai, and then I gotta learn to speak Spanish again, and then fucking Tagalog gets mixed in there, and Japanese gets mixed in there. Sometimes I'm gonna say a sentence, and it'll be 5 different languages. So Vic, are you still there? People are asking when you're coming back to Thailand. Yeah, Cherry doesn't like German. So maybe I'll take her to Germany.
Where is?
No, Jeff said Guten Tag, which is like good day in German. Jeff being Jeff again.
I have a bad experience of German. Guys.
Cherry's had bad experiences with German men. I had to send her a plane ticket because one of the guys left her in Bohol.
No, kick me out in a
Oh, kicked her out of the hotel. Flew her to Bohol and then kicked her out because she was chatting me. So what happens when these girls get sprung? They get sprung. I can't help it if they like what I do to their bodies. No, the subtitles aren't in Spanish. No puedo. Good. Bien. Mi habla es muy malo. Dice Noemi.
You want to take a nap over there? You keep this up.
Look at that. Look at that. No, she's watching Facebook.
Vlog. Watching
Come
vlog.
say hi to her.
Hi, Noemi.
That's how you say hi?
Hi,
Yeah.
Noemi. Oh, Noemi, come on. Check lang. My phone.
No.
Nuestra Señora Virgen Liberjos.
See? Noemi. Cherry trying to speak Spanish.
I'm trying.
All right, Jeff. We'll see you later. We're gonna close out here soon.
Spouting gibberish is what you're doing.
Nuestra Señora Virgen de los Remedios. That's our anuhan.
It's like when she starts screaming Tagalog at me and expects me to
Yeah.
understand it.
That's the anuhan. The way we speak it, alright.
Yeah. Ella. Idioma. How do you say that in the province? La provincial.
Republicano.
Ella idioma la provincial mucho español. Palabras es español. Wow, I'm surprised how much Spanish I remember. Right, I'm trying to say that your language in your province is has many words that are Spanish. Yeah, pronunciation is the same. How do you say pronunciation in Spanish? Filipino y español similares a pronunciation.
You looking at the redneck when you're saying this?
No,
Seriously.
I'm just saying. I'm only looking over that way because you happen to be over that way. Sí, mi español es muy, muy malo. She said that you speaking is better than mine. I think. Ella habla mejor que tú. So I think, yeah, your speak is better than mine.
Yours.
Yours. Ella is her. Yeah, ella is pronunciation is muy mejor. Mejor.
Or.
Mejor is best. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to Mexico. Mostly. I'm just gonna miss this.
I just don't want to go back in Philippines.
Okay, we're not going back to the Philippines. Don't worry, when you get to Mexico, you'll feel like you're in the Philippines. Just they don't speak Tagalog.
It's okay. I have a little bit of
You'll pick up
Spanish.
Spanish fast. That's easy. For you, I just bring you a newspaper every day. You just start reading it, and you'll start to go, oh, I understand that.
I remember now why I said that word because our church that's what it says.
Really?
Nuestra Señora Virgin de los Remedios.
Okay, everybody. Bye-bye.
Babush! Adios!
Bye-bye. I'm blowing kisses to Noemi only.
Gago.
So is Cherry. Say bye-bye, Larry.
Bye bye.